That's the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10, the Evo 10. I have wanted to review an Evo for a long time, and I'm still looking for an 8 or a 9, but finding one of those that's unmodified is pretty much impossible. But this 10 is unmodified, and it is excellent. It's cool to spend the day with an iconic Japanese sports sedan. And now it's time to give the Evo 10 a Doug score. Starting with the weekend categories and styling, I've always thought this era of Evo looks pretty nice. Obviously, it's no gorgeous sports car, but it gets a 6 out of 10. Acceleration does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, and it gets a 6 out of 10. Handling is fine, not as good as I was expecting, but reasonably sharp, and it gets a 6 out of 10. Fun factor is also fine. It's fast and fun, but it's still a Mitsubishi sedan at the end of the day, and now I see why so many people modify these for even more fun. It gets a 6 out of 10. Finally, cool factor, and these are cool, but not head-turningly so, especially to most people who just think it's a Lancer. It gets a 5 out of 10 for a total weekend score of 29 out of 50. Next up are the daily categories and features. This car has some tech, but not much, and it gets a 4 out of 10. Comfort is average, and it gets a 5 out of 10. Quality is mixed. The interior just isn't really all that nice, but these aren't especially unreliable. It's basically just average, and it gets a 5 out of 10. Practicality is normal for a car like this, and it gets a 5 out of 10. Finally, value, and these are good values. They're not that expensive, but they hold value intensely well, so you can own one for a while and not lose much of anything. It gets a 7 out of 10 for a total daily score of 26 out of 50. Added up, and the Doug score is 55 out of 100, which places the Evo here against some relevant cars. The Evo does well, though it can't quite touch the modern stuff, the Civic Type R, the Golf R, etc.